Ifeoluwa, you always out there. Do you ever rest? I do rest, and that's why I probably did not respond to your text message. Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifeoluwa, and if this is your first time watching, hello, nice to meet you. I hope you stick around. Please hit the subscribe button so you're notified whenever I upload, which is once a week, every Tuesday. I think I picked the schedule just now. But yeah, so if you're here for the first time, please feel welcome. We talk about self-care, we talk about travel, we talk about food. We basically talk about the beauties of Ifeoluwa, which means the beauty of love, the beauty of life, and everything that has to do with it. But today I want to talk about self-care during travel season, during vacation time, which most of us are in, well, at least I am. If you're interested in learning about things I do while I'm home from vacations or in between traveling, please stay tuned. Let's talk about the first thing. The first thing is hydration. It's boring, but it's hydration. I have beside me, I have my water and I have my tea. These two stay hand in hand. This is just because it's in the, I didn't lie, it's not just because in the morning. I drink tea quite a bit. I am my mother's daughter. But water. In between traveling or whenever I travel a lot, one thing I find, not just for my body but also my skin, is I get pretty dehydrated. And that is because I'm out in the sun a lot, I'm moving around, I'm in a different environment, and I am my skin is quite sensitive, so whenever there's a change in environment, my body knows. So what I like to do is, one thing that works for me is water or Gatorade. You don't find juice with me whenever I travel, because whenever I'm out, I have a few things to drink, either it be juice, either it be cocktails, whatever it is, wine. I'm always drinking something, so I really realize that I lag on my water. So whenever I'm back in between seasons, I make sure I stack up on water. So I have this here, it's nice and easy. I have my Brita, I pour it in every morning. I make sure I drink about 3 or 4 of these at least a day. This is 710 milliliters, so I try to make sure I'm around the 2-liter mark, and it makes sure I feel hydrated. It makes me feel good, my body feels great, and I feel rejuvenated and I feel refreshed. One essential that I swear by, I live by, you will never find me anywhere without it, travel size, full size, is bio oil. And I know bio oil, typically people use it for pregnancy or people use it for stretch marks or whatever it is. Whenever I travel especially, but honestly, I wouldn't even lie, I use this every day, is bio oil. I love how it feels. It's very moisturizing. It doesn't make me feel, I don't feel dry when I use it. It applies pretty well. It's not like a sticky oil or mucky oil. What I do when I want to double up, especially when I get sunburns, which I did when I got back from, where did I go? I think Cancun. It was horrible. That what I typically do is I apply lotion, and if I use lotion, Vaseline, extra dry or very dry care, nothing with fragrance. I'm over the Bath and Body Works lotion. I don't like all the fragrances on it. Very plain. I use lotion and then I seal it with this, just like how you do your hair. I love this stuff. Don't go anywhere without it. And I think it's probably the secret to my great skin that everyone asks about. Get you some bio oil. And I'm pretty sure when I get pregnant, there ain't no stretch marks. We're stacked. I have this in my DNA for the past 3-4 years. So when the time comes, we're ready to go. Now, I don't have acne skin, thank God. I'm very grateful for that. I have really good skin that my friends say I brag about my skin. I don't, I just say I have good skin. I do. But one thing I use is this guy. Murad Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser. So this has 1.5 salicylic acid and it's an acne treatment. I don't have acne, like I said, but whenever I travel, especially when I have long flights or I'm in destinations where I'm mucky or doing any adventurous things where there's extra dirt on my body and I just want a full clean, I like this. I don't use this a lot, like I said. I don't even have acne skin, maybe once a month or so, but I really like it. It gets the clean done. Next is vitamin C. Vitamin C, when I travel, I need vitamin C. I need to replenish. Sometimes I forget to put on sunscreen. I'm horrible, hence, it's better, this ridiculous tan line. But I like vitamin C. Vitamin C is good for my skin. I like to use either a serum. If I want to double up, I use as a moisturizer also. But I make sure I use this typically at night when I'm not going outside, because I know when you use vitamin C, your skin is prone to getting, if you're exposed to light, you get darker spots, or the spots get darker because of the active ingredients in it. So I like to use it at nighttime when I'm not going anywhere, when I'm not facing any strong, harsh light. Next is Clinique. I love anything Clinique. Honestly, I feel like if you give me anything Clinique, I will not say no, and I can vouch for it even though I haven't tried it. But this is the Clinique, what is it? Turnaround Overnight Revitalizing Moisturizer. So I use this when I ran out of the Only Harrington. I just got this particular one and I love it. It's a good night cream. It's thick, it gives me my moisture. When I wake up, my skin feels soft but not oily, which is very important. And this one is specifically, I think the reason why I took it was because it has what is it, sun exposure care. Like after being exposed in the sun a lot, it mentioned that this has ingredients that help with that. So far it's been good. My last trip I burned and I peeled, especially on my forehead, but since I used this and a Dior serum, it's been really good. I didn't have any peel. I just saw that my face naturally renewed its skin and my tan was able to clear off much faster than the rest of my body. So I take this and the Dior serum. The next step, my phone is on Do Not Disturb. My phone is typically on Do Not Disturb during the week, throughout the week from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. because of work. I typically like to sign in for work for 8:30 and get that done, and then by 10 p.m. I typically in bed. If I'm not sleepy, I'm in bed, so I make sure my phone's on Do Not Disturb unless it's like absolutely important that people need to get to me, like my family, which I know is important. But during vacation season, I'm terribly bad with my phones, that this is when a lot of my relationships tend to suffer. Not only because am I traveling and I'm not available presently, but also with my phone, I chuck it away. So it's on Do Not Disturb from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., which isn't bad. It's a typical time, but I go a step further, like I don't have my phone beside me. So until I walk or I go get my phone, I don't see anything there. But I like that for me. I find that on vacation, you're in the moment, I'm on the go, I'm doing everything. But when I come home, I find I always tend to want to catch up on what's going on. I want to see everything that's happening. I want to respond to everyone. And I find I don't get to rest. So I put my phone away as an extra step just to make sure that whatever I'm doing is what's important and what's in front of me. I try to respond wherever I can. I try to post recaps. I try to do, like, just engage and be there for my friends and family and not be selfish. But also for me, just the first couple of days especially, I keep my phone away, and then yeah, it's on Do Not Disturb. It's currently on Do Not Disturb. I'm gonna take that off after this. Diffusers. That's not new. That's not a thing I don't do anyways. I do that all the time. But I do switch up my essential oils. So whenever I come back from vacation, the ones I typically use are lavender and eucalyptus. I love I don't know how to pronounce it. I say eucalyptus, correct me. I love eucalyptus for during the day because I love the scent. It's very relaxed. It's very stress relieving for me. So I put that in I use some of that in the bath wash with the Bath and Body Works basic one, but also just my diffuser. I put that on about an hour or two before I'm ready to go to bed. So when I go into my room, it feels nice. It smells refreshing. And then to top that off, which is I guess the added part, is lavender. I sprinkle that on my bed, on my duvet, and under my pillow. Not on my actual pillow because I don't know what the oils would do to my face, or we don't want to try that. But I just put it on my bed so I have the scent there. I really like the smell of lavender. It's very relaxing, and I intentionally inhale it. Might sound weird, but I do that so I'm actually inhaling it and taking in the smell and having that aura around me. So I like that. I like that before I sleep. It's very calming, it's very relaxing, especially when I put my record player on with a little bit of music. Sets me off in a great vibe and I go to bed. In regards to food, I try to be on my best behavior. I order once a week. And when I order once a week, I'm very intentional. I don't do all the greasy stuff because on vacation, I don't do no diet. I'm not a diet person anyway, so when I'm on vacation, I eat whatever I want and I do whatever I want. So when I'm home, I try to make sure that I replenish my body with things that I notice I'm missing. So from last vacation, it wasn't that unhealthy because we made sure to eat the local food. We eat a lot of fruits in the morning, make sure everything's organic. Then we have our cheat meals in the evening. But when I come home, I make sure I have, I give myself one cheat meal a day. So that could be in the morning when I make bacon and eggs, or I do something greasy. But I make sure 2 of my meals I can account for and say is healthy. So like today for lunch, I'm probably going to have a little bit of Greek salad, put that there, put some peppers, put some onions. Then my cheat from when I ordered Chick-fil-A, I ordered the grilled nuggets, and then I put the grilled nuggets on top. So it's like a balance, it's a healthy meal. You get the satisfaction of eating something comforting, but also something healthy and filling. That is my quick recap of what I do. There's a few other things I do, but I don't want to keep this video too long. I do have a post on my website, Ifeoluwa.ca, where I talk about 5 self-care methods for your 5 senses. I love that post. I got a really good feedback from it, so I'll leave that linked down below for you to check also, and let me know what other tips you have. It is travel season, it's my favorite time of the year, but I make sure that even though you have a vacation, you should still take care of yourself, because when you're on there, it's more for the moment, and when you come back, I make sure I replenish so I'm not overworking myself. That is it for today's video. I hope you learned a few tips. I hope some of these are helpful to you. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I find self-care should be simple and things you can do easily. Otherwise, it's harder for you to practice them. But yeah, so this is what I do when I'm not traveling, when I want to rejuvenate myself and get ready for my next trip, which I think I'm already on. I think no. It's the upper week. So yeah, this is what I'm doing to get myself ready for my next trip and just make sure I'm okay, my body's all right, everything's good. So thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, shout outs to you. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe, travel responsibly, get your shots, get vaccinated. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Take care, stay safe, and keep exploring the many beauties of Ifeoluwa. Take care. Cheers.